under the weather today, but I'm alright. Let's look in the grammar grab bag, see what we've got. Homophones. Better get my dictionary for that one. Under H, here we go. Homophone means one of two or more words that are pronounced the same but have different spellings or meanings. Spelling words correctly is really important. Say you're writing a story about a girl going to the store. Well, if she was going to the grocery store, you might want to write that she went to buy a green pear, P-E-A-R. But if she went to a clothing store and wanted to buy socks, you'd have to write she wanted to buy a green pair, P-A-I-R. There are lots of homophones in our story today. Roger will point out some. Let's see if you can catch some other ones. In Naya's New Neighbor, story and pictures by Cathy, and video and special effects by Roger. On Monday, Naya ran home excited about her after-school job. A new neighbor had moved in next door.
That's N-E-W, not K-N-E-W.
Her name was Flo.
That's F-L-O, not F-L-O-W.
She was very old and lived alone except for her two dogs, Bo.
That's B-O, not B-O-W.
And Mo.
That's M-O-E, not M-O-W.
Flo had asked Naya to walk her dogs after school every day. When Naya got to Flo's house, she found a note taped to the door. It read,
That's R-E-A-D, not R-E-D.
Naya, please come in. I'm not feeling well. I have laryngitis and cannot talk. Signed, Flo. Naya went in to find Flo on the couch, wrapped in a blanket. Naya greeted her neighbor and said, I'm sorry you're sick.
That's Y-O-U'-R-E, not Y-O-U-R.
Flo wrote on her notepad, please don't come close. I might have the flu. Naya looked confused and then asked, do you mean the virus kind or in an airplane?
That's F-L-U, not F-L-E-W.
Flo grinned and wrote, oops, sometimes I get my words mixed up. I'll try to get it right. Seeing her mistake, Flo quickly crossed out the wrong word.
That's R-I-G-H-T, not W-R-I-T-E.
Naya set out to walk the dogs. They were eager to get going. Bo and Mo pulled on their leashes, dragging her along. Naya called to the two furry creatures, heel!
That's H-E-E-L, not H-E-A-L.
The dogs settled down for the rest of their walk.
That's T-H-E-I-R, not T-H-E-R-E or T-H-E-Y'-R-E.
On Tuesday, Naya went in to check on how Flo was feeling. Flo wrote, I still have a sore throat. I think you mixed up a word again, Naya said.
That's S-O-R-E, not S-O-A-R.
Flo quickly scribbled, oh, yes, silly me. Would you mind bringing in my mail before your walk? Naya took the notepad and pencil, making two corrections.
That's W-O-U-L-D, not W-O-O-D, and M-A-I-L, not M-A-L-E.
Naya brought in the mail and gave it to Flo. Bo and Mo stood by the door, wagging their tails.
That's T-A-I-L-S, not T-A-L-E-S.
Naya picked up the leashes and said, I better be on my way. I see the dogs are ready.
That's S-E-E, not S-E-A.
On Wednesday, Flo had her notepad in hand to show Naya. I'm still a little hoarse. Naya laughed and pointed to the note. Immediately, Flo saw her mistake, adding an A.
That's H-O-A-R-S-E, not H-O-R-S-E.
It made her laugh, too.
That's T-O-O, not T-O-R-T-W-O.
Then she added, I better not talk. Naya responded, hey, you spelled all those words correctly.
That's N-O-T, not K-N-O-T.
Flo blew her nose.
That's N-O-S-E, not K-N-O-W-S.
And wrote, I'm feeling rather blue. You have fun walking the dogs. I better just stay here. Naya bent down, wrote on the notepad and said, I think you meant to write this.
That's H-E-R-E, not H-E-A-R.
On Thursday, Flo wrote an added request. Today, please brush the dog's hair. Naya tried to look serious when she asked. I didn't know the dogs had a rabbit. Flo frowned, not understanding. Naya pointed to the last word on the note. Flo started to chuckle and corrected her misspell.
That's H-A-I-R, not H-A-R-E.
It had rained that morning, so at the end of the walk, Naya brushed the dog's fur and wiped their paws.
That's P-A-W-S, not P-A-U-S-E.
On Friday, Naya did not find a note on the door. She knocked, and to her surprise, Flo greeted her with a big smile, saying, Welcome, Naya. I'm feeling much better. I have my voice back. The weather is so nice. I think I'll walk along with you and the dogs.
That's W-E-A-T-H-E-R, not W-H-E-T-H-E-R.
As Flo tried to keep up, she turned to Naya and said, Thank you for being such a good neighbor, Naya. You are a very dear dear. Which do you mean? Asked Naya. Why, both, of course, answered Flo.
That's C-O-U-R-S-E, not C-O-A-R-S-E.
Then the elderly woman explained, You are not only very dear, D-E-A-R, and special to me, but you are also as lovely, calm, and fast as a deer, D-E-E-R. For once, Naya knew her neighbor had made perfect sense.
That's S-E-N-S-E, not C-E-N-T-S.
The end. Until next time, feeling better.